So, hi dear Sagittarius, very good evening to you guys. This is Tarot Anjali, and this is Journal You versus Them Current Energy Check In for all the Sagittarius Sun, Moon, Venus, or Rising. For it's just there's no time limit to this situation. It's just current energy check in, your side, their side, where this connection is going, the mutual energy, and the universal guidance. Um, the roles can be reversed also, please keep that in mind, and sometimes the messages are not for you, so don't try to forcibly fit yourself into the reading, honey. Okay, for personal reading healing session, check out the description box, you'll find the links below, and for tarot reading course and Ho'oponopono masterclass, two links are given below. So let's start. Sagittarius, overall energy for Sagittarius. Okay, sorry, let's see on your side what we have. Sagittarius, on your side, we have the Seven of Pentacles, King of Swords, and the Knight of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck is the Eight of Pentacles. First of all, you are not super focused on relationship or love or romance right now. You are super focused on money, job, career, finances, stability, and most importantly, your stable future, your grounded future when it comes to a lot of money, a lot of, maybe you guys are heading towards some kind of retirement plans, or you're working too hard to retire early or something like that. First of all, first thing. Second thing, you are in this energy of taking things forward very slow in the way that you are like, okay, I'm going to take one step today, and then I'm going to take the second step after 8 months or 8 years, I don't know, right? So you guys are in this re-evaluating phase, taking a step back, re-evaluating your love and relationship area from every possible angle, remaining very rational, very cutthroat, very clear about this kind of energies in your life, and then trying to slow down, trying to be in this energy of, okay, whatever is supposed to happen, whenever it is supposed to happen, it will happen. I'm not going to run behind anything or anyone. I'm just going to do my thing. I'm just going to keep myself busy with my own things, with my own life, and I am not focused on anything or anyone romantic right now. I am talking about the current energies, right? So don't forget that. So right now your focus is not at all a person or a situation. Right now it's on, yeah, let's do my own thing and let the universe do its job. I don't want to interfere. Cool. Let's see the energy attached to you, what they are up to. We have the Judgment, the Two of Cups, and the Eight of Wands. Bottom of the deck is the Nine of Swords. It's like somebody losing their sleep, losing their shit at night. It's especially at night. Whenever they're thinking about the situation, it's making them anxious. It's making them stressed out. They can't stop thinking about the situation. At the same time, they want to control each and everything in the situation. It's like what is happening here is they want to release the painful experience or experiences that you had in this dynamics. They want to erase the negativity out of the situation. They want to talk to you, have back and forth communication with you. They want to have a soulmate kind of a dynamics between you and them. They want you to choose them, they want to choose you, but at the same time there are lots of things that are making the situation difficult to deal with. And the most important thing is them trying to control each and everything in the situation is making the situation worse. It's actually not that much worse or bad or something. So the energy attached to you is like they're very much interested in communicating with you, meeting you, clearing the air with you, and bringing the situation back to really beautiful and loving and caring and nurturing kind of energies. Now the problem here is that you might not be interested anymore, or you are shifting your focus from this situation to something else, totally different energy, totally opposite energies both of you have right now. This is how it happens. This is the whole story. When we are not interested, when we are not even looking for something or someone to show up, they start showing up like crazy. Energetically, this person is behind you like crazy. Physically, I don't know what they are doing. Hmm. Okay, let's see what like the mutual energy or where this connection is going. Before proceeding further, let me invite you guys for my Osho 10-day meditation festival that's happening from 5th till the 14th of July 2026, 4:30 till 5:30 in the evening. And we are going to work on our inner child. We are going to heal a lot of trauma and pain that is going to come out naturally while doing the meditations. I'm going to teach you 5 Vigyan Bhairav Tantra meditations also from Osho's Book of Secrets that you can use in your day-to-day life for self-realization and happiness, and one or two breathwork techniques also that you can use for nervous system regulation and happiness, like peace. So this is going to be a power packed 10 days workshop that is going to help you guys to start or restart your healing or spiritual journey. If you want to enter into Osho's world out of curiosity, this is a very safe and authentic space to do that. Okay. I will, like, if you want to see the reviews of the previous batch, it's in the community. You can check that out on this channel itself, or you can go on my Instagram at the rate Prem Sanyogita. You will find the reviews there, and then you can decide. Okay. And the link is in the description box for the same. Just check out all the instructions and everything before you guys are going to apply, because it's non-refundable. I will not be able to refund. The fees is 5100 for Indians, and for others it's 300 USD for this 10 days workshop. It's quite affordable, I guess, right? So what are you waiting for? Don't wait for the last moment to apply. Just come in with a light-hearted approach, with a childlike innocence and the open mind, and you are going to be amazed for sure. Okay, let's see where this connection is going. For the connection, what we have, I have the Hermit, the Ace of Cups, the Queen of Swords. Bottom of the deck is the Eight of Cups. This is like heading towards detachment. This situation is right now heading towards detachment. One of you is walking away, one of you is not taking any kind of action. Like, one of you is walking away and the other person is just sitting in silence and thinking about what they should do and what they should not do. I don't see any action. There's love though. In between all of whatever is happening, there's love here. In this situation, it's actually from somebody who is thinking about it, thinking about all the possible angles of the situation, but they're not doing anything about it because the other person is not at all interested. One of you is like, I am not interested. Maybe right now, because we are just checking the current energies, one of you is not interested at all. The other person is also taking a step back, because even if they have love, even if they have this desire, they cannot operate single-handedly in the situation. It's difficult, right? So that is why I do see this situation heading towards detachment, and one of you are walking away. Walking away. I don't know what that was. So one of you walking away, one of you is still holding on to this love and feelings, and but not doing anything about it. Let's see the guidance here for you guys, Sagis. I have the Death, the Queen of Cups, Seven of Cups. Bottom of the deck is the High Priestess. Yep. Listen to your intuition. Your intuition is guiding you for this situation from quite a long time now. I think it's been more like, whether it's the same situation or it is the same kind of situations that keep on attracting, that you keep on attracting, and your intuition is guiding you in certain ways and you are shutting it down. Don't do that. Don't do that. You have transformed into a totally new person. You have transformed, you have changed into this version of, I'm going to love myself, take care of myself, I am going to be my priority. But still there are so many things that are all over the place in your energies. Emotional confusion. Should I even open up to anything or anyone? Should I do this? Should I do that? Should I go in that direction? Should I try multiple things at the same time? There are so many things that are not still clear. Yes, I agree, you have done a lot of healing. Yes, I agree, you have transformed into a totally different version of yourself. Yes, I agree that now you know what you should be doing in a particular situation or not. But at the same time, there are so many things that are still not clear to you. Still they are up in the air, still they are all over the place. So work on them also, slowly but surely. Take it one day at a time. Don't do massive healing. Sometimes massive healing is not required. Sometimes day-to-day awareness and day-to-day energies of understanding what you should be doing and what you should not be doing is required, if it is like making any sense to you. Because sometimes my things, whatever I'm saying, doesn't make any sense to a lot of people, and afterwards, after I have seen people coming back to me after 3 years, 4 years, in fact, telling me now they understand what I was saying. So it's okay if you don't understand. It's okay, I can understand, right? If I am going to be you at your place and watching a random YouTuber tarot channel, I might not understand a lot of things. I will just listen to what I want to hear. But slowly but surely, the real shift is what you need to hear is more important than what you want to hear. That is what I'm trying to say. Okay, cool. So yeah, thank you so much for tuning in, Sagis. We'll see you soon in the next video. Bye bye. Take care. May existence bless you. Namaste.